That's why I stood up on that side.
There was people there, and so I didn't move it. Then I plugged it in.
Sometimes it's wireless.
It is, but not wireless. But you lost the patch for wireless.
It was.
Hold on.
Oh, you just had this thing in to charge it?
Yeah, I had it plugged in.
Shit, now something happened.
No, I don't know if I ever started it because I was letting it get some stuff.
Oh. Oh, it's at 33%. You're right. Well, Bauer is out indefinitely.
Yeah.
The more people I talk to, they're like, oh yeah, that happened to my kid. He had to go to a hearing. This happened.
Yeah.
So it's not like a.
That is true.
No,
that is true.
Let's go.
Yeah, I mean.
I think pretty soon they might have to borrow some kids from Cherry Creek.
Yeah, right. Shit, no kidding.
I don't even know what Bauer's going to do. I think he has to watch his game.
Oh, yeah.
There's a chance that we have a portable charger.
Yeah, I brought one for that very reason. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I got it. I brought one, but then the phone over there needed a little more help. So
oh, is that a charger good?
Well, that's good. Especially this charger. Oh, yeah, 100%.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, this will, I think this can, it's like 20,000.
Oh yeah, okay. And oh yeah, it's charging. All right, cool. Oh, okay.
I can charge it.
And is this? Oh shit! And can I slide this thing up too? Or is that as?
Yeah, you've only got probably a few more inches.
Oh, that's fine. I don't need to. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, these tournaments are tough because just game after game after game.
You can't charge all your gear.
Yeah, and like batteries that go on the phone, I have like a dozen of. They usually never do more than 2 in a day.
Oh right. Right. Oh, so you need to do all the phones to do the.
Yeah, those always have a battery pack glue on them.
So do you need separate phones for both of those?
What?
Those are each wirelessly connected to that.
Go to this.
Oh. What was I thinking? One year we were trying to do it ourselves. Me and a guy from like the club team, and he bought some cameras, but he had to get a second phone to be able to.
Oh yeah.
I don't.
Maybe it must about it.
Maybe that's what it was. I don't remember.
Oh, you didn't see him up there.
Yeah, I just don't want to be in his way.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it went to a shootout.
I didn't know that either. Did you see what happened or the? final, huh?
Garrett,
I can't. Yeah.
Garrett, just had him done all year.
Good. Yeah. And yeah, Brian.
Sean.
That's right,
Good
Sean.
meet you, Brian.
Met you at the barbecue.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we left a little early to try to get up here. And we showed up like 2 minutes before they were closed. We're like, oh, we got a line of people. We're not taking any more skate shops. So we left. Yeah, so we went fed him sushi for lunch. So like that's decent food, you know.
Yeah, as long as it's
Certainly
good.
healthy.
Yeah, we didn't do any fried or something. I don't want to be. I like hearing you talk, but I don't want to be too yelling. I think it fits the situation I like it. I just get a little excited.
I get relatively excited.
I like it better than the ads when I want it.
Yeah, I know. Good afternoon and welcome back to the final of the Twisted Wrister for the second year in a row. The Screaming Eagles make it to the final game. Last year they played Wyoming. This year they're playing Lafayette. Lafayette made it here via beating the Poudre Stars in a 3-3 game, and they won in a shootout. I should start with a little update on the shenanigan situation we had from last game. Fortunately, and most importantly, Shota Badassian is okay. He's dealing with a concussion, which of course isn't okay, but we're glad that it's nothing worse than that. Bauer Bodane is suspended pending a hearing, so we won't see him on the ice today. So I do know that him and Sean talked after the game. As mentioned earlier in the call, they're friends. They've played together for years. They talked before and after all the games in the heat of the moment. Protecting a teammate, what Bauer said, but he realizes that's unacceptable. And again, in youth hockey, emotions can't get the better of you like that. But here we are back in the final game. The Screaming Eagles versus the Lafayette. I believe it's the Locomotive. And a wonderful victory they had, I suppose, against Lafayette. But the Eagles are ready to go and ready to win this preseason tourney. They have looked like a tremendous progression from game number one. Let's get into the lines right away. Line one, Carson Deep, 25. Fisher at center and Maddox Charles on the right wing. Tarbert, Baker, and Sutter on the second line. The third line, we've got Walker, Canapari, and Purchase. Well, as again, I call all the lines by the center who's centering that line. And the next line will be Obzeeb. Again, that is Obzeeb, number 26, Arthur Obzeeb, Martina, Nico Martina, and joining us at the late call will be Lyle Sova in the lineup. To round out the forward lines, it will be the same lines on defense. 14 Gogol, 8 paired with 8 Coffee. Number 2 Majors paired with Im, number 4. And number 5 Foy paired with number 9 King. In goalie, we have got Habakost, Ryan Habakost, making his 3rd start of this tournament. Valor got here via, the Screaming Eagles got here via knocking off the Bruins in a very high-scoring game, 5-8. Good performance again from Maddox. He looks to be on a mission to get this season started off right. He took the team on his shoulders, scored another 4 goals. Back-to-back 4-goal games for Maddox Charles. Some good, strong effort by all the kids. A lot more aggressive play. I was talking earlier on the game that it doesn't seem like the Screaming Eagles are closing fast enough on the loose pucks or battling hard enough to get to those loose pucks, but much better on this last game. And they'll continue to improve as the season goes on. I see half the Valor team is lined up there on the boards watching this game. A couple injuries, the aforementioned suspension, and a couple kids are sick, and hopefully they're not contaminating the other kids that are sick down there. But here we go. The warm-up period is over, and they've done us a great favor here by giving us a dedicated official and 2 linesmen. So we're going with the 3-ref system today, not just the 2-ref system as we've had for the previous 5 games. Creek and Valor, 2 rivals all through last season, and it looks like that rivalry will continue. Certainly through the Twisted Wrister, they played each other twice, 1-1 split, and who knows what the CPHL season will have for those teams as we get into the CPHL season. And here we go, about to drop the puck. We got the Gabe Fisher line out there. Again, Fisher skating with Deep and Maddox Charles. Deep's had a great tournament so far, scored several goals, hat trick earlier, 2 goals last game, and all that shooting that kept me up at night and woke me up early in the morning is paying off big time. Here we go. Let's hope for a clean game, no suspensions, good hard work, and the Eagles drop 1 back by Fisher. There's a good start. Sent in by King. Right puck play is right down below us. See if the boys can get it in. There's Pierce. That's Seiji Pierce, one of their all-star kids, and he loses control of the puck. We're going the other direction with Charles right up the seam, gets around 1. He's got a space. He can't. Good attempt to center it is Deep. Couldn't see who that is. Coffee was caught in between. Didn't know if to go forward or backwards. Misplays that puck a little bit. Here's number 9, big old slap shot from just inside the blue line by the Locomotive. Gloved easily by Habakost. 16:28 left, first period. Good aggressive play there by the Screaming Eagles to get this game going. We'll see the Baker line out here now. Again, Baker skating with Tarbert and Sutter, Max Sutter. Draw 1 back again by the Screaming Eagles. That's 2 for 2 on the draws. Again, that's more than they had in the, pushed down from behind is Sutter. Gets it to Baker. Baker gets sealed off, and now it's going the other direction. Good play by Joey. Loses his stick in that kid's skates. He'll get up, it's kicked away, and the puck is a little, all right, now we're back in the Lafayette zone. That's a dangerous stick handle by that kid. He gets away with it, though. Number 38, Petrovic, he's trying to stick handle through the entire team. He's made it through most of them, keeps stick handling, and that doesn't usually work at the high school level. Gets sealed off, but they get it back on a point. Deflection, stopped by Habakost. Turns, spun back around the other side by Foy. Tarbert closes, it's sent back in. Foy corrals, oh my goodness, he loses the puck, just hands it to the other offenseman for the Locomotive. Locomotive, scoop it out, centering pass, glove save, Habakost, holy moly. What a save early on. Good hard work by Lafayette down low, winning all the puck battles, centering pass, and there's Habakost to bail him out. Holy moly. Let's try that Canapari line out there. Canapari again with Walker and Purchase. Draws 1 back by Canapari. He's going to cycle back, and there's good battling by Lafayette. See if the boys can break it out. Purchase takes a little step. Good job. The patience there. Gives himself a little bit of space and time. Sent up. They're unable to organize are the Eagles. Is chipped up back to the neutral zone. Canapari's unable to close on that. Good back stick there from Purchase to break things up. Now the boys are going to go for the chase. And that is, sent in a weird bounce. Played with a high stick. Deflection. So now here we go. We're still with it. No stoppage. Lafayette's going to D-to-D pass. That's a little bit loose. Now they're out of sorts. Here's Purchase. He needs some support, though. All 5 Lafayette kids back, and Purchase was in that zone by himself. Sent all the way back down in behind. There's Havikos to stick it over to the corner. Majors plays it up. That's up to the boards. Oh, no, that puck bounced out. It's loose in front. Holy moly, that comes out of the zone. Loose puck in front of the net. Couple times. Fortunately, Lafayette not tight enough to make them pay for that, but some loose play early on by the Eagles. Centering puck again. Pierce, good hard turn and shot. And now let's see if the Screaming Eagles can get something going. The breakout the other direction. Sent in by Avziv. Sorry, that's Sova, Lyle Sova, back in number 24. There's Avziv, number 26. He leaves it back in the corner. A little bit of a gentle leave, and nobody was there. Coffee can't really go deep, and now it's picked up. Left back for Avziv. Avziv back to Coffee. Avziv gets around one, gets pushed down, manages to scoop it out. Nope, and we're going the other direction. It's a 3-on-1. Gogol's back. Good save by Havikos. Again, he's getting tested early. And again, we see some sloppy play by the Valor defense and offense for that matter. Good body there by Gogol to body the kid off, but then he's got to retain the puck. He needs some support. He gets some support, sent out. Sova needs to get there. He backs off a little bit. He does get his stick in the way. Now it's fished out and sent all the way back down for an ice. Some questionable play there, and Lafayette seems to have turned on the Jets. The Locomotive seemed to be steaming ahead in this game. Apologize for the train pun there. But back to Gabe Fisher line. Fisher wins it back into the corner. King looks up for somebody to pass to. Back to Foy. Here, just out of Deep's reach, so they can't start the breakout. Still no real organized or structured breakout yet. Bounces off. Gabe's looking the other direction. Locomotive. Oh, that's another lazy. Oh, my goodness, gets centered back. Deep's having trouble breaking it out. Both teams. Here comes Maddox. He's got some speed. Makes the corner. Bounces off one. Loses the puck and then gets tripped up after he lost the puck. Pretty good play by Maddox. He tried to make that corner. It's sent back in. Lafayette gets there. King's there battling. Saved by Havikos. Another save. We're now going the other direction again. Fisher to Charles. Charles looking. Oh, good breakup by that Lafayette team there. That sauce pass by Maddox was swatted out of the air by that kid from Lafayette. He comes in 1-on-3. Another save by Havikos. He doesn't know where it is. It was in between his pads. 12:29 left in the first period, and it's been a lot of pressure by Lafayette. Pull up the stats here, what the shots look like. Draws one back by Lafayette. They send it down into the corner. Valor battling down there. Tarbert comes in to help out. He tries to chip it out. Baker's waiting for the pass. Puck is just loose, waiting to be corralled. Majors gets it over to Sutter. He'll start the break. He loses it. Good hard play by Lafayette, but Sutter stays with it. Picked up by Tarbert. He sends it back down in low. Baker closes. Sutter's regained his stick right out to the center. Tarbert tries to turn. Baker was wide. Here we go again. Score! Max Sutter, a nice, cute chip shot over that goalie. Had gone down to the butterfly, leaving that top space open. Good job by Sutter. He lost his stick, went down into the corner to play with his skates, then had the composure to get back, pick his stick up, stay in the play, get that nice pass, and chip it up for a goal. Real good play by Max Sutter, and he opens up the scoring for the Screaming Eagles. 1-0, Max Sutter with the goal. Canapari line out there now. Another draws one. Now it's sent in. It's into the netting. A little bit of a misplay there. I think Coffey was trying to dump that in deep and got a little bit out on the toe of the stick and lifted all the way up into the netting. So we'll do a face-off just outside the, oh, nope, we'll do a center ice face-off. That makes a little bit more sense. Again, we got Canapari with Walker and Purchase. Puck is lost. Walker sends it in. Good dump. Now here goes Purchase for a chase. Rebound goes right. Oh, the goalie covers it up, but then lets it go. Weird play there. That could hurt him. Here we go. Spins around, does Gogol. Backs off it, gets some support, some help from Walker. He gets sealed off. Purchase goes in to help out. Kicked out by Lafayette. Now we're going back the other direction. Canapari skating back hard. He's got Coffey with him. Sent back around the boards. There's Coffey. A board, and they do manage to get it out. Good push by Walker to clear it out of harm's way. Purchase on the forecheck. Lafayette dances away. Now they've got some speed coming the other direction with some numbers and some speed. Sent wide by number 9, right it directly into that big X on the goaltender's chest and easily saved. 10:59 left first period. Screaming Eagles up 1-0. Gabe Fisher line comes in. Oh, the puck's loose. Nobody knows where it is. Danger, danger. Gets sent all the way back up top. Lafayette organizes. Saved by Habakkuk. He's getting tested. Maddox said, oh, the ref gets in the way. That could have been a fast break there for Maddox. He pushes it back to Foy. The King hits Gabe, and it misses Gabe, and that's going to be an ice. Oh, my goodness gracious. Gabe Fisher's going to be having nightmares about that one there. And here are the stats. It is 10 shots for Lafayette to 1 shot by the Screaming Eagles. Unfortunately, that 1 shot was a goal. Gabe Fisher line is going to stay out there. I suppose I don't need to say Gabe in that there's no, actually there is another Fisher. He's playing in JV. That would be Luca. Shot wide. Comes to Maddox Charles. He chips it up. Does get it out deep. Tries to get it to himself behind. Puck's a little bit loose. Maddox dances with it. Runs into a guy. Hey, thanks for playing. Pushes him down. Good reverse check there by Maddox. Man, is he strong. Good job by King. Good aggressive stick lift. But then he fans on the puck. Oh my goodness. Gabe misses it again. Kid walks through. Good save by Habakkuk. Puck's loose. Kid, and it's sent out. That kid literally was going to try and, oh my goodness. Maddox with another check. He's in the way. Oh my goodness, body's flying. Hard to cover all the action here. Now it's sticked up, still up top. Here they go. Oh no, they couldn't break. That was going to be a Maddox special right there. But here comes Lafayette going the other way. Foy misses the check. Kid ducks around another. Deep goes into the boards. Fisher bounces off one. Wow, there's some hard activity here. There's Maddox. He's got some speed, but oh no, he stays with it. 1-on-3, 1-on-4. He dumped back down into the corner, and they're going to go for a wholesale change. Wow, that was some furious activity with a lot of physicality. It's sent up out of the reach. Im comes on the ice. He sends it into the boards. Nobody was there. Baker circles back, and he sends it. That's a questionable pass, too. Im will corral it, send it all the way back around. Nobody's there either. Baker gets there. He's unable to get it out. Lafayette keeps it in and gets another shot on goal. Man, furious pressure. Majors bodies too. Lafayette doesn't come out with it. All right, here we go. Coffey's got it. He's going to start. No, it's Max Sutter. He's looking for 2. Gets around 1. Good speed. Nope. Tries to stick him to another. Unsuccessful, but he sticks with it. Sutter is still working. Gets some support, some help from Tarbert. Goes around back to the other side. Tarbert and Baker offer the support. Sent back in, and that is covered up. Wow. 8:33 left. First period score 1-0. I think Valor still has 1 shot. Take a sip of water. Man, this has been some furious action. 28. Canapari's on the ice with Walker and Purchase. Comes back to Gogol. He tries to chip it in. Chips it down into the corner. Successful in that endeavor. Walker does battle. Goes back around to Purchase. It comes out Lafayette. This kid's got some speed. Oh, yeah, this is the Sagey kid. Trying to dance through the whole team like Maddox would do. One of the kids is offside. He has to wait. Good job holding up as this Pierce kid. See if the Screaming Eagles can break it out. Little dump pass to Canapari. He muscles through 2 kids. Stays with it. Purchase in. Tries to go 5-hole. Good save by the goalie. Man, if Purchase had that over, he'd like to look up and see the Walker was wide open over there on the starboard side. Sorry, the port side. His left side. Fisher line back out there. Deep, and Charles rounding it out. Coffee and Gogol on the blue line. Draws one back. Oh, sent back to Gogol, and he can't keep it in. Oh, and he gets paid. He gets knocked down, pays for his efforts. Maddox sends it in off a deflection, goes over the goal. Deep on the forecheck, so is Fisher. Lafayette tries to organize out of their reach. Coffee sends it in the boards. Puck plays right down below us. Good job by Deep. Oh, he sends it across the other eye. The only person who was there is a Lafayette kid. Kings back. Shot saved by Habacost. Tells that kid to get out of the way. We do not need any more extracurricular activities. I think the boys might have learned their lesson after what happened in that previous game. 1-0, 7:33 left, first period. Baker line comes out there, is working with Tarbert and Sutter. Again, Sutter with the lone goal thus far in the game. Draws one by Lafayette. D-to-D pass on the line. Good deflection by Tarbert. He gets knocked down, pops out. Baker has it. He tries to stick handle around. Comes out, Tarbert. He's got it. He's got Max with him. Oh, deflection goes down into the corner. Sutter gives chase. It's slipped up. Little nonchalant play. Good body by Tarbert. Body that kid off. Puck pops out. They go for the clear. It doesn't make it. Baker was sort of caught in no man's land. He couldn't really go up and get it, but he had to wait and play it. Good pass. Sees the open man. Sutter is off of his stick. Passes again to Joey's boot. Baker leaves the puck to Tarbert. It's intercepted. Here comes Lafayette going the other way. The puck might be sticking to the ice a bit. Seen that happen a few times. Tarbert's going to turn, send it in. Deflection. No ice called. Refs confer. They say, nope, no ice. Baker on the forecheck. Good pressure. And that puck. Kid comes up. He drops it. A little bit more of that questionable play. Kids don't. Shot from the point directly into the goalie's stomach again. 6:28, first period. And we've seen the puck stick a few times so far. Usually that's an indication the puck's a little bit warm. Joey will head off the ice. A little late getting off. Hopefully he's okay. Draws one by Lafayette. Deep's on the forecheck. A little bit of a fumble job. He tries to scoop it up to Maddox. Last second play breaks out up. Gabe tries to get it up to Charles. Maddox, Charles it is. Charles circles. Toe drives around right in front. Oh, what a save by the Lafayette goalie. That backhanded lift by Deep. I thought that was going to be goal number 5 or 6 for the tournament. But good job by that Lafayette goalie. Back through the neutral zone. Lafayette's going to play. Oh, my goodness. Just an errant pass. Maddox tries to play. Deep's got another chance. Goes wide with that. Sealed up in the back by Maddox. Good hard play by this line. They're not able to get it out. Majors just turns and flips it back. There's Charles. Leaves it, pushes a kid off. Man, is he strong. It's so fun to watch him play. With that strength, he got 3 kids hanging on him. And that's turned and sent back in. Could have been a penalty there. There was literally 2 kids hanging on to Maddox. It's like a running back running through that hole in the open line, and kids are just hanging on trying to bring him down, which is not legal, of course, in hockey, but strength and power of Maddox Charles takes a lot more to bring him down than a gentle shove. Baker line's back out there. Baker, Sutter, and Tarbert. Draws one back by Baker. Oh, Gogol didn't know if he was going to shoot or not. Kind of rolled off with the stick. Sutter sealed up back in the corner. All 3-4 up. Baker pops back out. Good work there. Sutter comes out there. Oh, good try by Sutter. Good pass. Baker was open, but good interception by that kid from Lafayette. Coffee makes the center line and sends it in. Baker's on the chase. He gets there. Oh, good job going one way. Two forwards down there. Sutter battling with Joey. Oh, he tripped. Kids are falling over each other. There's a pitchfork with a stick. Kids are battling there. Joey tries to clear some kids out. And the only thing that comes out is Lafayette with the puck. Good play down there. Some physical play down in the corners. Coffee battling with this kid. He makes his own. Tries a Maddox Charles toe drag. Not quite as successful. But Lafayette maintains possession. Cross ice. Shot. Save. Puck's loose. They're battling. Just baseball swings at the goalie's chest, and the refs have got to blow that dead. I mean, I get it when it's on the ground, but when it's in the goalie's chest, you can't baseball swing at it. 4:34 left, first period. Havikos takes exception to sticks to the midsection, as most people would. The Fisher line's back out there with Maddox and Deep. King wins it back in the corner for Deep. He plays it back around to King. We got a spy on Maddox. Doesn't work. Maddox breaks out with it. Good cross ice pass to Deep, who had struck. Drop pass to there. Oh my goodness. Teed up right in the center. Oh no, he took way too long to get that shot off. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Then he shot. He'll learn from that though. Foy has to regroup. Sends it back in. The boys go for the chase. Good job dumping it in by Foy. He's going to watch the replay of that and have nightmares about that one. Maddox turns and fires back down in the corner. Foy leaves his position and sends it back down in, shrugs off a body. Good work there by Foy to absorb it and deliver a better hit than that. He knocks it down right out to Maddox. Oh, he couldn't get all the wood on it. Deflection. Last second, they still can't get it out, does Lafayette. Looks like one of those lines from Valor earlier tonight. But now here goes Lafayette, and they're finally able to they've had enough, and they'll send it all the way down. My goodness gracious, I watched that too many times on the other side of the ice with the Valor Eagles, and now they're giving a little bit of that business back. Dominated the ozone there. That was nice. Good pressure. That puck just popped out to Foy, and he wanted to get the perfect lineup on that. He just took too long to let her loose. Canapari wins the draw. Good job on the draw. Oh, shot. Good shot from the point by King. Foy sends it in. Good job by Foy getting it in, and good job holding the line by Walker. He sends it back in. That one comes in offside. The boys doing a much better job now controlling those boards and keeping the puck in the zone. Clogging up the neutral zone. The pass is a lot tighter hockey. Georgia's had some good win by Canapari. A little bit loose. Oh, good job by Walker. Gets in there and disrupts that play. And good job by Canapari on the forecheck too. Pass into the skates of the Lafayette kid, but now they're going to regroup and they're going to try the breakout. And that's another errant pass. Walker's got some time and space. He brings it in. Shot, just over the goalie's head. Kept in by King. He rims it all the way around. Walker's got another chance. He gets there, chips it up to himself. Oh, but then Lafayette's able to get it. Here's this Pierce kid. He's coming down with some speed. Past the Lamps, and now he's open. Oh, but just out of his reach. And now it's sent back out. Neutral zone. Lafayette working with it. They send it in on goal. Havikos easily gloves that. Drops it for Majors. Majors back over to Im. Im turns, looks. Ay. Sent. Oh, that one is sent wide. Chipped up. Oh, Walker tries to backhand it out, but fans on it. Lafayette comes out with it. Nobody's covering this kid. They just give him all the time to skate around, and he does just that. He's got all the time now. It's like they're on a 3-on-5 power play. Shot, harmless shot from the point, fortunately, and now we can get it out. No, we still can't. Now it's gloved by Havikos. Holy moly. 1:54 left, first period. Martina line out there with Soba and Avziv. Draws one back to the corner. Good win. Swept around by Coffey. Here comes Avziv. He's got Martina with him. goes down the side, chips it up to himself, tries to get through, gets pushed off of that. Sent all the way back around, pops out. Nobody's there to get it. Avziv gives chase and hauls a kid down, but no penalty. He tripped himself and brought the other kid down with him. 1:32 left, period 1. Fisher line comes back out. Oh man, Maddox has some speed, was hoping to go away with it. Fogel backhands to Coffey. Coffey up to Deep. Deep back around the other way to Fogel. Tries to shrug one off. I like the body attempt. Oh, you need some support. There's Coffey. He stays with it, kicks it over to Deep. Deep leads it to Coffey. A little bit of a congestion there. Do they get it out? No, they can't get it out. Danger. Gogol circles back. They still can't get it out. Now pops out back. Coffey's going to give it a shot. Coffey to Deep. Deep can't get it off. Stick to side by Habakost. Shot high and wide. See if Mattis can get out of the zone. I think he'll be able to. He sure does. Gets it up to Deep. He's got Gabe with him. Sharp angle shot. Good follow by Fisher. I didn't think he'd be able to get some stick on that, but he sure did. Puck scoots all the way down. Will it make it? And they wave off icing. Probably a good wave off there. 27 seconds left in the first period. Maddox with the breakout. He's got some speed. 4 people to beat. 1, 2. Can't get around the rest of them though. Drops his stick. Gets pushed up. And then Maddox says, have some of that too. Baker comes in to help. Maddox comes out with it. Shot tries to get a deflection on that. Here comes Foy. 7 seconds left. See if they can get one last shot on it. Oh, tries to go back to Baker. And Lafayette is content to send that back into the corner. Pretty good explosion of effort there at the end. First period is over. 1-0. Screaming Eagles. The shots are now 10. Oh, they're 19-10. So a lot of shots by Lafayette. I noticed that from one of the other games. So maybe the coach is saying pucks on net, pucks on net. Been pretty good play. Some good tie-up by the Valor defense. A lot more aggressive, especially this early in the season. This type of play and the progression that these kids made from the first game until this 6th game. It's good that they made it all the way to the finals because they got 3 extra games, the quarters, the semis, and now the finals. So 6 warm-up games for the season before CPHL even starts. And we've got a staggered return of the kids that are either injured, sick, or suspended. And I think that by about a month in, we should have the full complement of players back, and so we'll be able to fully staff a healthy varsity and JV squad going into the season. But even the progression of some of these JV kids that have been asked to play up, it's hard to necessarily call them JV kids because they're up here putting in some work in this varsity, or call it MacKinnon squad, and it's really been some glimmers of hope here. So optimistic about what the season holds, especially after that game against the Stars where they looked all out of sorts, but certainly to come back. Good game against Lafayette in their 3rd game, to go into the quarters with some momentum and then really put it to Chap in game 1 last night and took care of the Bruins this morning. And now here against Lafayette, which I didn't have this in my finals bracket when I filled out my bracket for this tournament, but here we are with these 2 teams, and it's been fun to watch. Both these teams actually playing pretty hard. Neither one's taking it for granted that they're here in this final game. They both want to win it, hoist a banner, and get a banner this first game of the first tourney of the season. All right, we got Baker out there, Sutter and Tarbert. Gogol and Coffey on the blue line. Coffey gets to it, spins out of a check, sends it in. Good job by Baker. Oh, tries to go around 1, then 2. Got to around 1, but not 2. There's Tarbert. He's tied up. Good job maintaining and getting out of what was a precarious situation. Lafayette's going to contain They send it over, intercepted by Gogo. Good play, but he gets bodied off that one. Now it's kept out of the zone. That was deflected. They can't, yeah, good call. That was not an ice. It was deflected. Good job by Baker on the check. Good job. He muscles that puck out. Stay with it, Joe. Oh, he gets hauled down. No call. Might have just, oh, good play. There's Maddox to clean it up. Took right. Oh, he went for that top right corner and he didn't succeed. Oh, no. Coffey runs into his own player. Now we're going the other direction with the 3-on-1. Tarver's trying to get back. Shot directly into the exit, the goalie's chest. You think they'd have a better shot than that in the 3-on-1. There's Maddox. Muscles through one. He's got to get through another. Score! Maddox Charles goes 5-hole. The strength again to make that outer seam. And the other kid couldn't close fast enough. The power and strength of Charles again on display. His 9th goal in the last 3 games. Good job. Good job by Tarver getting back. Good save by Havacost on that 3-on-1. And then they get the puck going the other direction with so many Lafayette kids already pushed in. Good patience by the Screaming Eagles to get it up to the streaking Charles right on a stick, and the speed and strength on the outside. Shrugs off a defender. Outraces one. 5-hole through that goalie. 2-0 Valor. 15:56 left, second period. Puck sent in. Purchase gives chase. Purchase gets there first. Good job. The boys are amped up now. But here goes Lafayette, other direction. The pass is misplayed. Majors was caught a little bit of no man's land, but Walker's there to help out. He gets bodied off of it, stays up. He swings it back around the other side to him. He's got plenty of time. Good cross-eye. Oh, no, pass doesn't quite connect, but there's Canapari. He flips it in backhand, played out of the air. Perch is there on the forecheck. Good job. But now Lafayette's going the other direction. We got the boys are back, though. 3 back. Canapari gives chase. Perch comes back with it. And here we go, back down into the corner. Martinez working down there. He's giving a little bit of bother. He's watching this kid skate. Good stick, but he gets by. Martinez goes down. Kid is just bowling through everybody. Finally back, Foy's back with him. Can he body him? No. This kid from Lafayette's trying to tie the game up by himself. Oh my goodness, Martinez fans on that clearing attempt. King's right there, and he chipped it off the side. Oh, come on, boys. And the tail end of a shift, I think, there for Obzi, but he didn't quite have it. Martinez, good bother there. But here comes Lafayette going the other direction through the neutral zone. Martinez tries to push him down. Puck comes in off sides. 14:31 left, second period. Good work by this fourth line of kids there. Took some time off the clock and almost had a couple good scoring opportunities now. That will bring in the Fisher line with Charles and Deep. Puck sent back down into the corner. Pops out, juicy rebound. Foy's there. Lafayette gets there first. Foy's covering him. They can't quite get it out. Oh my goodness, the kid's wide open in front. Go off the post! Kid was just left open by himself. They're trying to chip it out. They finally do get it out. Maddox was circling, loitering in the middle. Touch pass, leaves it for Maddox Charles. He's gonna survey, gets it across to Gabe. Good lead. Now they go, good puck work, boys. Sent in by Fisher, and there goes Deep on the chase. Good job by Deep, getting there. Maddox offers some support. Stick counts around one. Good quick hands and strength. Good cross-ice pass. Tee it up. Gogol. Big hard. Oh, here's Maddox. Oh, it comes bouncing off of his stick. And he's bodied off that puck by the Lafayette kid. Oh, and now Lafayette just clears it the length of the ice. Good play. Good pressure by the Screaming Eagles that time. 13:23 left, second period. Shots are 21-12. Lafayette still the lead in the shot department. Baker line comes out there with Tarbert and Sutter. This line with one of the other goals. Sutter pops it back to Gogol. Tries again. Oh, it was in Sutter's feet. Oh no, Tarbert's feet. He didn't see where it was. It's chipped up. Good job. Here comes Baker. One-on-one. Oh no, he mishandles it when he was trying to play it. It's like the puck was stuck again. Sutter with some body. Boys are fighting with it. Tarver comes out with it. Shot. Big rebound. Sutter Tarver gets score! Tarver stays with it. Stays with the shot. Good hard work to follow his own rebound after that big juicy rebound. There was sticks in there, bodies in there, and he stayed with it and powered it through for a shot. There's Tarver. That might be his first goal of the tournament. Good to see him get on the board. Good hard work by Pop-Tart on that play. He was made famous when he streaks down the side and has those hard, sharp angle shots, but that wasn't a hard, sharp angle shot. That was good hard work from him in the trenches. 3-0 Valor lead, 12:54 left. Got to keep the pressure going, boys. No lead is safe in high school hockey. And just like that, here comes Lafayette. They make the zone. Good job bodying him up. Goes to Walker. Walker, drop pass to Canapari. Can he start to rush? Oh, passes a little bit behind Purchase, but Purchase gives chase. Lafayette's going to circle around. Oh, Canapari gets shoved off that, but he'll get another chance. He's going to circle back around. Cross-ice pass to him. He surveys. Ooh, tried, was the right type of pass, the right idea. And good job calling it off. That kid didn't skate hard enough at all, and that's what should happen. You get the icing called off when you skate lazy like that. Puck comes out. We got the Martina line out. King. Oh, that kid had Sova lined up the whole time. Here's Martina, tries to make the edge. Doesn't quite make it. He gets bodied into the boards. Avziv gets some body too. Martina still battling with it. Pops all the way out to Foy. Back to Martina. Looks up. He tries to get around one. Oh, tries to pull it back up to the point, but he fans on the attempt. Sova comes in to help out. And now it's chipped up all the way out, and I don't think that will make it for a nice. Kings there. Good turns and passes. Oh, no. That's the Martina. Martina's got Sova with him. Gets past one, goes Martina. And he gets just blown up from behind. There's King. King sends it back in. Martina's got to get out of the zone. Looks like he's hurting a bit after that check. Good job with the poke check. Stay with it. Good job after taking a pretty good, hard high school hit there. But now here they come, Lafayette. 11:05 left. Oh, my goodness. What a save by Havikos. Good centering pass by Lafayette, and Havikos made the push to make that save, but now it pops back out to the center. Another shot, harmless shot that's gloved easily by Havikos. That was good work by the Martina line. He got taken down about 45 seconds ago, but he stayed with it. Good hard work. Gates back to the ice. He's going to want an ice pack after that, but he got pushed down pretty hard. Fisher line's out there now. Fisher deep and Maddox Charles. Draws one. Oh, took a funny bounce, but it was wide defense. Oh, they tried to center. Maddox is there to tie him up in the middle. Oh, that puck drop comes out. Pestered by Maddox. Pierce gets around one, weaves around another, shot wide. Goes all the way out. Lafayette stays with it. Attempting pass is broken up by Fisher. Sent all the way back around. Maddox gets there. It's gloved back in. And now it's cleared into Fisher. Up to Maddox. He's got some speed. Gets around one. Oh, but he forgets the puck. He loses the puck. Fisher interfered with him a little bit. Now here comes Lafayette going the other way. 2-on-2, but all the Screaming Eagles are back. Shot low, saved, gloved, and stoppage by Havikos. 10:03 left. Second period. 3-0 Screaming Eagles lead. Pretty fast action here. Much better coordinated play here by the Screaming Eagles. And again in game 6 versus game 1. Joey Baker lines out there. Draws one back into the corner. Gives chase. Good job poking it out, but he doesn't maintain control. He's pushing the kid that's about twice as big. Baker gives some support. Baker battling. If they're going to content to tie it up the whole game, we're fine with that. We'll let the clock count down. Nobody seems intent on moving it. So we'll just, that finally comes out with Sutter. He stick handles around one, gets around two. That's a dangerous play. Now it's sent in. Lafayette comes out with it. Oh no. Go! That shot goes over the net. Valor got a little lucky with that, some slopper play. I would tell you that Max a little bit too much stick handling to try and get it out of the zone. Tried to stick handle around too many kids, made it around a couple. Baker gets bodied off the play. Sent back in, a little loose in the neutral zone. Lafayette tries to coordinate it up, and they're going to flip it in up into the rafters. Whew, 9:07 left, second period. We are 30 seconds or so away from a ZAM and a halftime. Canapari line is out there. Again, Canapari skating with Walker and Ben Purchase. The aforementioned Purchase gets it up to Walker. Walker sends it in. Oh, good start and stop, and it bounces off the back of the goalie. Player tries to clear, almost clears it in the goal himself. Comes to Walker. He's got some time. He dumps it down in the corner, takes a mat. Oh, good job by Purchase. Good body. Tries to find an open player. Oh, just out of the reach of King. Walker gets there. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, he recovers. Oh, but then, and here comes Lafayette. Shot, save! Save! 2 saves in a row. You just need to get it out. There's, again, the stick handling out of the zone. I just don't understand it. Play by Havikas behind the net. Seems like an ice might be a good idea about now, boys. Walker plays it back. Canapari chips it up into the netting, and that'll be the stoppage. 8:11 left, period 2, and we'll go for intermission. At that point, you're just waiting for them to blow the whistle and get some stoppage so we can get halftime going. It was a little bit loose there, a little bit of loose play there in the neutral zone there that almost led to a Lafayette scoring chance, but boys were able to recover, and some good saves by Havikas, who's stopped all the shots so far that he's seen the first half of this game. 15 shots by the Screaming Eagles, 3 of which were goals, and 27 shots by Lafayette. So we'll head to intermission, and we'll see you back in about 10 minutes. And we are back from intermission with the Screaming Eagles holding a 3-goal lead, 3-0. Shots are 27-15, so some pretty good pressure from Lafayette, but unable to sneak one by. Habakkos, yeah, it had some great saves. A couple in particular were highlight reel type saves. And you know Lafayette's going to be coming. They played a good, hard game. Again, I'll reiterate, against the Pooter Stars, with a tremendously talented team. Saw them play pretty hard against the Bruins too, another tremendously talented team. So you know what they've got it in, and Lafayette does. So the Valor Eagles need to keep their wits about them and not take this second half lightly. We'll start right off with a D-zone face-off, and we'll see Gabe Fisher, Charles, and Deep out there with Coffey and Gogol. Defense certainly getting their legs underneath them, a little more confident, especially in some of these younger players that their first year playing high school hockey. And they're just going to get better and better as the season goes on. But here we're right back at it, 8:11 left in the second period. Draws one. Lafayette controls, sends back in. Gogol gets there and flips it back around. Deep tries to get there. He gets bodied off. Pretty good body by Lafayette. Shot from the point, glove saved by Habakkos. That burns off about 13 seconds. 7:58 left, second period. Try it again. Draws one by Lafayette. Fisher uses his body to shield. Back to Gogol. See if they can start to break out. Oh, Maddox floods it. Manages to chip it out. Gabe's looking for it. Lafayette gets it. A little bit of loose play so far coming out. Lafayette goes D to D. Kramer fans on it. That's one of their better players. He drops, goes the other direction, comes up with some speed. Maddox intercepts. Good job, Maddox. So good with that back check and that stick lift. Good menacing there. Player gets caught a little bit up. Now let's see if they can send it out. Oh, nope, they don't get it out. There's Maddox. Goes around one. Oh, I was looking at the back of the net for the twine to Twitter, and it did not. Good save by that goalie. Maddox got that shot, and again, he's going to be looking at the replay of that saying, man, how'd that not go in? 7:20 left, second period. Baker line comes back out there. Sutter and Tarbert. Tarbert with a great hard-working goal earlier, that third goal. Baker, win! Oh, good play by Joey to win that draw. Now here comes Lafayette. Do they have the power and the coordination? They do. They make the zone. They go wide, good around in pretty easily, but that kid fans on that shot. Baker chips it away, gets some body, but stays up, gives him a talking to, that kid. Says, you tried, baby. Now here comes Tarper with that speed down the side. Tries to go 5-hole. Good. That was one of those good shot passes where it just bounced off those blockers. Ooh, and just goes out of Sutter's reach. And here comes Lafayette, deflected wide back into the board. 6:45 left. Second period, flips up into the net. Good shot by Tarbert. He had that alley on the side. He didn't have an avenue to shot, so he shot it along the ice against those pads, and it pumped out for a big rebound. I like to call that one of those shot passes. Canapari line's out there now. Canapari again working with 35 Walker and 13 Purchase. Shot doesn't make it through. Purchase tries to feed Walker coming up the side. He squeezes it through, gets by one. Purchase open in the middle. Walker, good job bodying him out to keep with that puck. Stay with it. Walker gets tied up, and here goes Lafayette working the other direction, and that is a terrible looking pass there that will be an icing. Not so sure what he was thinking. I like that pass along the boards, but even if you got Connor McDavid's speed, that doesn't connect. But 6:22 left, second period. Canapari line stays out there. King working with Foy on defense. Oh, it pops out off of a stick of Foy up into the stands. There's Lucas Jordan. Hands it back over. .6:15 left, second period. Fisher lines out there working with Charles. Lafayette comes out with it. Just a no-look pass again. King, good body. Oh, good job protecting that puck. As Kid tries to get it out. Oh, and it gets just barely past King. King backhands it in. Look for Maddox. Bounces over that kid's stick. Maddox has some time. Turns and sends it off the dasher and comes out. Now it's scooped out to center ice. Maddox. Pass. Good puck work by the boys. Sent in, dump and chase. Deep gives chase, 5:37 left. Deep tries to seal the board. Lafayette gets through, but they can't start the rush. Comes to Charles. Charles, oh, good fake around there. Sharp angle shot, doesn't connect. Good idea. It's in deep skates, gets it back to Maddox. Maddox still surveying. Turns and fires, but that is deflected up into the netting. 5:16 left, second period. Get to see the Martina line out there now. Martina out there with Obziv and Soba. Martina wins the draw back to Soba, goes back into the board. Soba gives chase with Martina. Soba tries to give some body, gives a little bit of shove. Lafayette pauses. And here, oh, good job tying him up is Coffey. And here they make it through. Lafayette tries a shot. Savistock with the save. 4:55 left, second period. We'll keep the boys out there. The Martina line. Oh, nope, we're going to trade it out for the Baker line now. Baker comes out there with Sutter and Tarbert. Draws one. Oh, Tarbert couldn't quite get that rush going. Now Tarbert sends it out, and that, I believe, will be an ice. Yeah, just turned and fired. A little bit of a panic, but it's all right. A little bit of congestion over there. So get it out of harm's way. 4:46 left, period 2. Draws one by Lafayette. They shield, get it up top. Hard shot from the point, goes wide. Sutter gets there. Lafayette controls. A little bit of a passive defense play there, but Sutter springs out with it, makes the center line, doesn't get it in deep, turns it over. Tarbert, good work. Good pass behind the net to Baker, would slid him back behind the net. Baker back to Tarbert. Tarbert spins around, sorry, that's Sutter. Baker back to himself, sends it back low to Sutter, but he'll have to corral it. He tries to go up top. He gets it up top, shot. Deflection doesn't make it through. Good hard shot by Coffey, didn't make it through. Tarbert keeps it in. Good job by Pop-Tart to keep it in. He kicks it up. Sutter's working, and it gets kicked out to Lafayette, who goes side off the board. Good play by Gogol to chip it out. Baker tries to get there. Good play by Baker. Gogol's going to try it again, takes some body, but gets it down into the zone. The boys will spin off for a change. Okay, they make the change, and here comes Purchase out there. Glove, save, hard shot on goal, and Havocost is up for the challenge. 3:31 left, second period. Canapari line is out there working with Walker and Purchase. Puck's one back, controlled by Canapari. He was getting menaced. Loses the puck, goes to Lafayette. He stays with it. They're trying to get it out. Sent in. Oh, good play. Pops out to Purchase. It's bouncing, though. He couldn't quite get enough. Oh, good spinorama there. Gives himself some daylight. Good shot. Oh, just goes wide. Good shot by Purchase. Good centering pass by Canapari. That was real special. Good work by those boys. Canapari working hard down below the net. Centers it up to Perch, and he got some good wood on it, but goes just wide. 3:03 left. There hasn't been a penalty yet this game. We played 5-on-5 hockey the whole time. We had some good physicality too, so the boys are playing discipline. Draws one back, shot from the point. Boys close, 2:58 left. burns off a few seconds. Fish wins the drawback. Deep sends it in deep, but nobody was there for it. Now it pops up to deep. Shields, protects. Needs to get it deep. He gets it to Fisher. He winds through a few. Can't get it on his stick. Good hard stick work by Fisher. Maddox goes back behind it. Comes back up. Oh, Fish intercepts. The boys are working down low. Maddox takes some body. Bounces off one. Good hard hit by that littler body on Maddox Charles. Puck comes out. There's Deep. Good back check by Deep. Back to Tanner Majors, and he sends it in. Back to Majors. He's going to bring it in. Shot, tries that low avenue again. Good shot by Majors. Good work bringing it in. Good shift by Majors there, number 2. First-year player. I forget if he's a freshman or a sophomore. Baker lines out there. Baker working with Tarbert and Sutter. Draws one by Baker to King. Shot just wide. Good low shot by King. Here comes Lafayette going the other direction. 2:04 left in the game. Good hip check there by King. Rides him into the boards. Good work by King. Boyd gets stood up there. King comes in to help. Tries, oh, he goes up high. That could have been a first penalty, but no penalties called. Chopped out by Baker. There's Tarbert. Stays. Oh, doesn't stay with it. Now Baker needs to wait. He sends it in. Everyone's on sides. Baker gets it himself. He's got 1 on 4 though, and needs some support. Penalty. I'm not so sure who that penalty. Oh, yeah, penalty is on. That's a slash on one of the locomotives. All right, that is the first penalty of the game, so we'll get to watch the boys go to work here. 1:30 left, second period. Power play's been pretty good. It was a little suspect to start the season, but now 6 games into it, it's looked pretty good. Maybe 50-50 after that first round of pool play. Actually, I think they had a couple good power play goals against Lafayette last time they played them. We got Sutter out there, Baker, Fisher, deep. Draws one by Lafayette. They control. Can't get it out. Good job by Deep, holding the line stand all the way back down in. Fisher closes. He sends it back behind. Pounces up. Big juicy rebound to Baker. Good wise play. Sends it back up to Deep. Baker surveys. Up to Maddox up top. Over to Fisher. Charles dances. Towns, oh, tried to get Baker down low. Sent back down in. They try and get it out. There's Charles on the point. They got to give him respect. They can't play too heavy on him. Charles surveys. Over to Fish. Fish, oh, fans on it a little bit, but still gets to Charles. 46 seconds left in the period, 1:16. They trade places. Deep over to Fish. Oh, Fish gets laid down. Oh, they can't get it out. Good job by Deep, sending it into open ice. Good play by Deep. Back to Baker. The boys get it set up. Baker goes down low. Shot. Oh, I think he was looking for somebody to come in, but nobody was there. Charles spins around. Good edge work there. He gets hauled down. And Lafayette, oh, Fish is going to have to wait for. Oh, and they come in offside. Baker was in a little bit deep and tried to regroup, but couldn't get back on side. 14 seconds left in the second period. 44 seconds left on the penalty. We'll get to see the power play 2 unit come on, which, see who this is comprised of. Canapari centering it with Purchase, Tarbert, Coffey, and King. Purchase wins it. Oh, he's got to send that one deep. He's got to send that one deep. They're battling to get it in. Get back on side, boys. Now it's just frozen. 32 seconds left. And that will do it for the second period. Well, good second half of that second period. No goals scored. We'll go into the third period. with a 3-0 Screaming Eagles lead and a 30-second exactly on the power play. Shots are 30-20, so the Eagles have closed the gap a little bit. So now they need to play a good 17 minutes of hockey. Certainly can't get complacent. There's some good players on this Lafayette team. And that, again, the first penalty of the game, the very end of the second period. So the discipline has improved by the Screaming Eagles from game number 1. I think a lot of that was better positioning and not getting beat by some of these players. Defense is in better position. Offense is in better position as well. And so they're able to, they're in front of the plays and they're not playing catch up and having to trip or anything bad of that nature. Again, we'll start the third period, 17 minutes. And I believe if it's a 4-goal lead, it's run clock. So it would behoove the boys to score one here and get that clock running, try and burn through this and win the Twisted Wrister to open up the season. I would be the first to admit, after seeing some of those first few games in pool play, I didn't expect this, but now I'm pretty optimistic about the Screaming Eagles' chances. Puck pops out to Fish. He clubs it down. Hits Baker, cross-ice pass. He's going to have to hold up, wait for some reinforcements. Here comes Maddox. Charles, cross-ice pass, deep. Ooh. Right into the center of the goalie. 11 seconds left on the power play. Win this draw, they get one last good rush, most likely. 16:41 left in the game. The Locomotive, if they're able to fend off this power play, you got to feel like that's a good start of some momentum. This power play is usually really good. Draws one back to Charles. Charles goes around one. Down low to Baker. Back up top to Charles. Over to, good, hard shot. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. One shot over the net, one shot wide of the net. Two wide open nets, holy moly. Maddox again, another hard shot, doesn't make it through. That one hits Sutter. Speaking of Maddox, speaking of Sutter, oh my goodness, Maddox goes through, oh no. I thought that was going to be a penalty of some sort. Maddox is really working hard with the physicality. Bounces off another, takes two guys. Now he's got some space. Oh, he sends it to where Gabe used to be. Then he goes down. Gabe backhands it all the way back in. Sutter's there. Good body by Sutter. Baker comes out. Look up. Oh, good attempted pass to Charles, but now here they come the other direction. Goes around Coffey pretty easily, and that is a good save by Havikas. Coffey had some good speed, and he's played that edge rush pretty well. Not so sure what happened. He got a little flat-footed on that. He had some good speed going back, and he had been really, really brilliant on those edge streaks, as I might call those. 15:46 left in the third period. They're not successful on that. Their only power play thus far. And Canapari line comes back on there. Draw is struggled with. Nobody really maintains possession. Good work by Canapari with some help on the side. I think that's several kids battling for it. Comes out, Gogol. Good outlet pass. Here comes, oh, Tarbert does not make it by. Takes some body. Comes all the way back out. Gogol gets there. Ooh, that shot goes way high. Sails way over the net. Tarbert, good job dumping it back into the corner and spinning around. There goes Canapari. Good job by Canapari taking the defensive position. Shot low. Oh my goodness, that was a sweet tip shot. I thought that had a chance. Great tip by Purchase, just goes a little bit wide. Canapari goes for the check, forecheck. Oh, that kid was streaking. Gogol falls down, and now we got 2-on-2, even numbers, winds around one. Great back check by Purchase. Good job by Perch going both sides of the ice, and that will be a nice, good job by Purchase. Very close on that deflection, and gets all the way back for a good back check to tie that kid up when they definitely had positioning on a good 2-on-2. Even numbers, but I would tell you they had a little bit better positioning on that. 14:49 left, third period. Screaming Eagles need to keep working hard. These Lafayette Locomotives are like they're going downhill. You can't stop a freight train going downhill. Draws one. Majors Back behind to Im. Im struggles with it down the corner, kicks it to himself. Good job getting out of that. Very dangerous position. That comes all the way back out of the zone. Good play. Good hustle. Walker goes to the chase. Sent back in. Walker, and that is an ice. Good job. Good pressure by these guys. A little bit different line combination. Gives some people a breather. Now we'll go all the way down for an ozone faceoff. Sutter with Walker and Baker, I think it is. Yep, with Im and Majors on the blue line. Lafayette going the other direction. 3-2, Baker's getting back. Good play by Baker. Tries to get it into now. Here comes Lafayette. Again, Im to beat. Shot over the net. 14-14 left. Pretty good pressure by Lafayette. They look hungry. Havikos been really good in net though. And we'll see Gabe Fisher out there with Charles and Deep. King and Foy on the blue line. Quick shot. Sent up top. Lafayette works the cycle, gloved by Havikos. Pretty harmless shot. Easily gloved by Havikos. 14:05 left, third period. Seems like an eternity still left on the clock. Fisher controlled. Oh no, Maddox loses it. Lafayette kids looking. They work the cycle again. Here's Lafayette going to work the perimeters, leaves it. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness, good save by Havikos. Nobody went to cover the shooter. They both stopped and tried to cover the man in the center of the ice. Saved again by Havikos. Lafayette with relentless pressure, and the boys are not able to push the puck out of the zone. Struggling, will try a new line combo out there. Baker goes back out there with Sutter and Tarbert. 13:43 left. Baker, good win back in the corner. Foy gets there first, uses the body, but he needs some support, and there's Baker with that support. Baker racing up the side. He needs some help. Joey gets bodied off that. Big hit. He absorbs it, pops right back up. Sutter goes for a hit. Baker gets a stick high, but now we're going the other direction. King's back. Tarbert's back. Oh, good play to break that up. Here goes Sutter on the break. He's got Joey with him. Sutter goes wide. Good job staying up. Oh no! He had Tarbert as a trailer and he missed that drop pass. I think that's what he was envisioning. Here's Coffey. Oh, good shot with the deflection. Baker's wide open on the back door. Coffey forever and shoots it in the middle of the goalie's chest. There's some good activity there from that line. Finally some pressure. Here comes the Martina line. Let's see if we can get the kid line going here. Martina, Sova, Avziv. Uh-oh, we're at 2-on-1. Gogel's back. Good job breaking it up with a stick. Good play. All five guys are back. Good job by Avziv breaking that one up. Martina looks, tries to find an outlet pass. Good job by Avziv up to Sova. He flips it back down into the corner. Now he gives chase. Tries to give some body. Good job tying that kid up. Ties up two locomotives. He comes out with it. Pops back out to Avziv. Tee it up. Oh, he doesn't get enough wood on it. Silva's right there. Oh, I thought Silva was going to get something on it. Pass up to Coffey. He gets another shot. Big, juicy rebound. Oh, and it goes to the other side. Both kids have converged on the center. Sent all the way back around. Martina's there, still working. The other kid, two kids have spun off for a change. Players deep. Here comes Lafayette. They don't see it. 12:01 left. Third period. Leaves it. Oh my goodness. Pops out. Shot, couple shots wide. Gogol, good job fending off one. Sends it back to, oh no. Coffey leaves it there, but now Coffey's got it back. A little bit of an errant pass, but it does come out of the zone, and Lafayette now has to regroup. Good work by Walker to get there. He takes on a couple. Good support by Purchase. Lafayette maintains control. Back up. Now they're going to regroup, slow it down a little bit. Kicks it into the zone. Gogol's there first. Coffey's back, and so is Canapari. And sent in, and that will not be a nice, good, hard clear off the boards. 11:18 left, third period. Come on, Wine Clock, Wine. Just out of reach, but Lafayette's got a trailer. They got 3 kids now back. Shot deflection up into the netting. Good job by the boys getting back there. 11:06 left, third period. Gabe Fisher's out there with Maddox Charles and Carson Deep. Draws one back into the corner. See if good job by him using some body and get position. Deep maintains possession. Oh, tries a little touch pass to Fisher. Deep ends up with it. There's Charles streaking down the side. He stops. Oh, forgets the puck though. He's got it back though. Winds through, gets shoved off of that. Doesn't go down. Now here comes Lafayette. Good job by Fish intercepting it and staying with it. He takes 2 and shrugs them both off. Maddox enjoys some help too. 10:35 left in the third period. Maddox is still working. Deep comes in there. Fisher's helping. Good job holding that neutral zone. Try to get it past Maddox and they can't. Popped out to Deep. Oh, and he can't get the shot through. Off of the stick of the player. M tries to clear it, but he can't. Now Deep corrals it. 10:14 left. Charles has a side, a tail end of a shift. Gets it through, deflection. Oh, another shot. Good quick hands by Fisher. Get a second attempt at that. Just tries to send it all the way up. Lafayette's got a trailer working to try and get some easy shots. Oh, good stick there by Deep, but Lafayette stays with it. Now the play's right below us. Lafayette slows it down. 9:50 left in the third period. Boys just got to keep their wits about them. King gets there first, sends it back around the corner. Sutter's there. Sutter misses a stick lift. Lafayette right to the slot. Oh, but it's intercepted by Sutter. Here's Baker. Pass to himself. Baker comes up the side. Streaking, loses the puck, and is corralled and held by the goalkeeper. Joey couldn't quite corral that and maintain the possession of that puck. It was the right idea, but puck seemed to be bouncing, stuck to his stick, and 9:27 left in the third period. Baker out there with Tarbert and Sutter. Foy and King on the point. Draws one by Baker. Quick shot, good shot. Here comes Foy. Big juicy rebound. Oh, that doesn't make it through. Played in, good job by Foy. Takes some abuse after that. Oh my goodness gracious, Sutter was wide open in the bumper position, but they couldn't get it to him. Kicked by Baker, good play by Joey. Winds around, changes direction, looking for somebody to pass to, back around the board. Foy, good deflection. Joey, come on. Oh, good 2 shots by Baker. And there's a trailer behind the play. They gotta watch the cherry picker. Low shot, good shot by Foy. There we go. Good shot from the point. Sutter's there. Both boys taking some body. Lafayette comes out with it. They definitely had a cherry picker. You don't blame them for that. They have to get some sort of activity going. Good play by King. Sent back up into the neutral zone. Good play by King. He'd had enough of that kid. Here comes Seiji Pierce. Winds around Tarbert. Winds around Purchase. Loses the puck. Perch picks it up. Avoids the check. Good speed. Speed joined by Canapari. Lafayette has to dump it in. 8:13 left in the game, and there's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a high stick. Is that on Coffey? And that'll be the first power play for the Lafayette Locomotive, and that's not what you need to let these boys back in it. Soon we'll see Fisher and Maddox Charles out there. No, we get Maddox and Baker out there. And on the blue line. Got Majors and Gogol. Sent back around. There's Maddox. He has some time. There we go. He sends it the length of the ice. 8 minutes left in the game. 1:45 left in the penalty. See if the Locomotives can put something together. Oh, Deep has now come in for Baker after the faceoff. And it's left, and here we go. Here comes Deep. Does he have the speed to make it? Oh, good spinorama, dances around a couple. He's got Maddox with him, passes behind Maddox, and now they're going the other direction, are the Locomotives. Just outside Gogol's, and that is a nice, wow, that is a fortuitous break there. They don't really need another goal. They need to burn up some clock. 7:30 left in the game, minute 21 left on the power play. Fisher's out there with Sutter. Draws one back to King. King's going to send it back in with some authority. Sutter gives chase on the good job by Sutter. Oh, gets bodied off that one. 1:10 left in the power play. 7:16 left in the game. Here comes a Locomotive. They make the zone. Not enough to go through King. He sends it around, but not with enough strength to get it all the way through. Sent back D to D. Let's see if Locomotives can set it up. Good job by Sutter holding the position. Sutter and Gabe Fisher on the shot from the point. Goes wide. Oh, good hard attempt. Good job by Sutter. Good hard body. And then stays with it and clears it out. 36 seconds left in the penalty. 6:43 left in the game. Stick by Gabe gets in the way, breaks it up a little bit. Gabe chasing him down and rides him into the boards, and that one goes out of the zone. Oh, and that's played with a high stick. I was wondering what was going on there, but it's played with a high stick, and we'll send it back down into O-zone face-off. 20 seconds left to kill here in this penalty. 6:29 left in the game. Valor still holds a 3-0 lead, as you can see from the scoreboard if you're tuned in. Maddox with the face-off, working with Deep. Draws one back into the corner. Maddox gives chase. Locomotives, 15 seconds left. Probably one last rush. Here comes Seiji Pierce. Really good player. Passes, comes up. Locomotives make it in. Lazy pass, and that's broken up. 2-1, and that should do it for the power play. Now we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Lafayette tries to bring it in. Kid stays onside, barely. Good job holding the line. Here comes Baker. Baker's got Maddox with him. Baker himself shoots, and that is glove saved by the goalie. And Baker, I think, wide open on the side, but not a bad shot. Joey saw something he liked, and so let her loose. 5:54 left, third period. We got Baker out there with Deep and Charles, Majors, and Gogol on the point. Backhanded back in, 5:49 left, third period. Clearing attempt, good job by Majors keeping it in. He sends it all the way down deep to Baker. Baker gentle pass over to Charles. Good work by Maddox. Sends it back down to Baker. Baker turns and reverses back to Deep. Deep back to Baker. Baker down in the corner to Maddox Charles. Charles has some time. He's getting all kinds of ice. This looks like they're on a 5-on-3. Yeah, this is good work by the boys, keeping it out. And then Gogol with the shot from the point. You want him to take a little bit more time. They did all that good work to keep the clock going, and then just shoots it directly into the goalie's chest with no screen in front. Whatever the case, 5:14 left, third period. Canapari line is out there with Walker and Purchase. Draws one back by the Locomotive. 5:11 left in the third period. Locomotive need 3 to tie. Good job by Valor. Oh, deflection up and into the netting. Canapari with a really good look. Deflected before it might have gotten to the goalie. Whatever the case, it is a save nonetheless. 5:03 left, third period. That good puck control on that left shift was really nice with the kids playing keep away. Purchase keeps it in. Canapari chips it down low. Walker gets there. Lafayette's a little bit lax on these forechecks. On the pressure, it's sent all the way back around. Canapari's there. Sends it back down. Walker gets up, but he can't control that pass. Purchase gives chase. Oh, that was a centering pass. I'm not so sure about that play by Lafayette. They got away with it. And the attempted stretch pass does not connect. 4:36 left in the third period. The boys can smell victory. It's close, but it's not yet there. They have to play a good, solid 4.5 minutes to get that Twisted Wrister banner. Baker out there with Sutter. Sutter wins the draw, backhands it in. Now with enough conviction, he does break up that pay. Tarbert brings it in. They're on sides. Good job by Tarbert. He dumps it down in the corner. I think he thought it was offsides. We saw that one time earlier, one of the other games. Anyway, Lafayette is just going to ice it. That's an ice. 4:11 left, and we've had no goals in the second half of this game. Just clog up the lanes. Martina lines out there. Give the kid line some ice time. Martina into the faceoff circle. Wins the draw. Avziv circles back just out of Martina's outstretched stick. He gives Menace back in the corner. Gets just past Soba. Avziv can't quite get it out with the firm enough pass. Im runs into him, and it's sent back around by Avziv. Majors gets there first. Now it's chipped up. Good pass up. See if Soba can get one on net. Oh, just wide. I'd love to see that guy score a goal. Crowd would erupt. Sent back in Lafayette, 3:35 to go. Kept out of harm's way. Lafayette sends it down in. Oh my goodness, off of Coffey's where there's not any padding. Here comes Martina, 1-on-3, goes up the side. Drop pass, unfortunately nobody was there. Lafayette goes the other direction, 3:16 left. Bodied off, good play there by Coffey, working hard to tie it up. Gets fished out by Lafayette. Martina enters the fray. Lafayette tries to get it through. Good play there by Gogol. All the way back around. Coffey corrals, 2:57 left. The boys can smell it. Chipped up, got to be a little more aggressive than that. Chipped in. Oh, you got to get it deeper. Get it deeper, Soba. Good play by Fisher to break up that play. Almost an own goal by Lafayette. Good job by Fish. Really working hard. Lafayette, oh, good play by Fish, stays with it. Maddox gives somebody, Fish stays with it. Backhands, tries to backhand it up to Maddox. 2:30 left in the game. Lafayette is going to try and organize something. Maddox gives chase. So good with that stick lift. Here comes good dump out there for deep. Sends it out into all the open ice. 2:13 left in the game. Lafayette gets to it first. Try to clear. Charles is there. Good pass to deep. Oh no, he tried to tee it up, but he couldn't quite get it. Sent back into the corner. There's Fisher. Fisher back to deep. Sends it just wide. Foy comes up to play it. He'll keep it down in the corner. Good play. Charles back to Fisher. Charles gets banged down, and that's a hand pass. I didn't see that one. Good call by the ref. I didn't see that, but we'll take his word for it. 1:51 left in the third period. We'll keep those boys out there. 1:51 left in the third period. Gabe Fisher line still out there. Sent back in. Jackson King's there. He's got some pressure. Good job by King getting it out. They send the goalie, and it's brought in offsides. I don't know where that face-off is going to be, but that is brought in way offsides. Lafayette trying to get the goalie loose. 3-goal lead with 1:37 left in the game. At this point now, you feel like the victory is within your grasp, but now you want to get that shutoff or Havikos. That'd be a good way to go out as winners of the Twisted Wrister. I'm not so sure what just happened here. They tried to do a change. The ref says no. Baker sends it back, wins the draw to him. He's got 5 on him, sends it back to Majors. Can Majors get it out? He does get it out of the zone, and that's deflected. That will not be an ice. Sutter gives chase. Lafayette turns, reverses course. 1:23 left. Good job tying it up as Baker. Back to Im. Im sends it all the way down, doesn't connect. Good, oh, just over Baker's stick. Lafayette turns, sends it in. Im's got another chance. Oh, he has a little bit more time, but that's going to be an ice. 1:06 left, 1:05 left. Again, the boys do not need another goal. What they need to do is just burn clock. Looks like Lafayette's going to call a timeout. And the shots on goal, Screaming Eagles have actually taken a lead now, and they are out shooting Lafayette 36-34. The last time we looked, it was 30-20, and now it's 36-34. So they've outshot Lafayette 16-4 over the last frame. And real good performance, good hard pressure by the Eagles. And it looks like Lafayette's a bit tired. They gave everything they had in that win over the Stars. And the Eagles started a little bit slow, but they have really closed. Great game in the quarters, great game in the semis, and now the finals, they've looked really good. Some really good plays. Good aggressive on the pucks too. As I said at the beginning of the season, beginning of some of these games, weren't really too aggressive to pucks, puck control, and trying to close gaps. Gapping was all off. All right, we got Baker out there with Sutter and Tarbert to try and close this thing out. 3-0, game is not over. They've got the pulled goalie still. 1:05 left in the game. Puck sent in. Can they? They set it up. They're going to go for the cycle. Shot, deflection. Oh no! No goal! Holy cow! What a good play. 50 seconds left. Sutter with some body pops out. Oh no, that's a hand pass. There we go. They call a hand pass, and then now they're gonna have to go is that going all the way back down, or? Oh my goodness gracious, I couldn't see what happened. Oh, Baker with a great save. Baker was in front of the net, and he saves the shutout for Havikos. Oh, good play by Joey to keep the shutout alive. Good job by Max making the center line. 38 seconds left. Sent all the way in. Oh, it's knocked down. There we go, and this should do it. Baker with the empty netter, and that should do it. 4-0, good job by Baker. Good hard pressure on the forecheck. 25 seconds. Not only does he save the shutout, but he pads the stats with an empty netter. Real good work there. Now it should just be a formality. Let's just let the clock run. I think it should be running clock now. Let's get some boys on the ice. Martina line. Give the kid line some ice time. Get him out there. Yeah, him, Majors. 25 seconds left. Draws one by Lafayette. Sent. Oh, that was a weird bounce off of the boards. Lafayette content just to send it around. Avziv, pass, back behind, 7 seconds, 6, 5, 4. Shot goes wide, and that is it. The Screaming Eagles come up big in the final game. Havikos tremendous in net. Havikos stops 36 shots. In the end, it is 36 shots to 36, but 4 of the Eagles' shots went in. And the Screaming Eagles will get this banner, the Twisted Wrister banner, and they're literally missing half of their varsity team. So that's a real positive sign for the Screaming Eagles. Start the year off with a win in the Twisted Wrister. Very good participation from all the kids. And again, the progression from start to finish was very, very impressive. So we'll watch the banner ceremony. I'll go off the air. It's been great. Thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next. Game is next Friday, I believe it is, at 6 o'clock, Rink 2 versus the Heritage Eagles. So good performance by the Screaming Eagles. They'll get to hang the banner of the Twisted Wrister. First time I've seen them win this banner. Great performance, especially to close out the game. The 3-0 shutout of Lafayette Locomotive. Anytime you have the talent to knock out the Pooter Stars team, you know you're playing against a good team. So some good games. Unfortunately, a little bit of mishap in that last game against the Bruins. But here we are, winners of the Twisted Wrister 2025. A good start to the season. Signing off. See ya Friday night, 6 o'clock, Rink 2, South Suburban. Thanks, Mike. I'll see you next Friday. Will you be there?
Yeah.
All right. Against the Eagles? Against Heritage?